side here. We have dozens of people volunteering their time. I mean, it's a strange time. We've gone through about 5,000 yard signs now. It's so we have a movement. It's fantastic.
All right.
You know, and the movement is you. It's not us. It's us. You know, it's us standing together side by side. It's not just Rebbe and I. We can't do this without you. And you guys are a great blessing. Obviously, there's lots of ups and downs. This week is indicative of that. You started off Monday with a great ruling, and then 2 days ago with the other ruling from the Supreme Court. We got to stay the course. There's so much is at stake because, as Ronald Reagan warned us in 1961, freedom isn't passed on through the veins. It's not in our DNA. Each generation has to fight for it. Our battle and fight is a bit different than previous generations, and I think it's more insidious since it's not, confrontation about it's a political struggle. And we have to be more persistent and more relentless than Democrats because they are dedicated to their cause. As ill-advised and as un-American as it is, they're dedicated to it and they stick together. Us Republicans are kind of a factious bunch because we all think individually. We actually think for ourselves. Imagine that. We are not sheep as the other side is. We don't take marching orders. If you hear something from somebody, you're like, okay, let me critically think about that. Does that make sense? Is it logical? Is it reasonable? On the other side, they get their marching orders and they go back like they've been absorbed into the Borg, the collective. And I'm like, yeah, you will be assimilated. We are Borg. Resistance is futile. But yeah. On our side, though, we're freedom-loving Americans, and our legacy is looking forward here to make a difference in defending the freedoms for the next generation. So thank you for fighting for us in this cause and investing in us. I know I'm cognizant many of you drove some hours away to be here, and for everyone who's willing to help us out here financially, thank you for being here and part of this cause here, because this is how we make it happen. And this is something that we haven't seen in some time, such a grassroots groundswell movement across the state. And where it's heading is I'll tell you exactly where it's headed. Where your freedoms are restored, and no longer will any governor will have to say
Yeah! Hallelujah! Amen! Woo-hoo!